legislation of homeopathic pharmacy in India. Okay, this legislation is totally related with the homeopathic pharmacy and their development in India. Okay, it is not related with the world scenario. It is totally related with the scenario of India. Okay, what is legislation and rules are there related with the homeopathic pharmacy in India? Okay, the Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940-23 of 1940, 10th April 1940. Okay, so here you have to remember the Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940 and rules 1945. Okay, so what is given in Drugs and Cosmetic Act 1940? Homeopathy is included in the second schedule of the Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940 under the standard to be compiled with by important drugs and by drug manufacturer for sale, stock or exhibited for the sale or distribution. Okay, so all the rules and regulations are given in Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940 and rules 1945. Okay, the Drug and Cosmetic Rules 1945. Okay, homeopathic medicine included any drug which is recorded in homeopathic proving or therapeutic efficacy of which has been established through long clinical experience as recorded in authoritative homeopathic literature of the India and abroad, and which is spread according to the techniques of homeopathic pharmacy and covers combination of the ingredient of such homeopathic medicine will does not include a medicine which is administered by parental route. Okay, means homeopathic medicines are only those medicine which are administered by parental route. Okay, it will be only by the oral route, not other than this parental or oral routes. Okay, there will be no like injection or other things. Okay, this rule is related with India. Okay, means in India in Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940 and rules 1945 these things is given. Okay, and this should be follow the rules and principles of homeopathy. Okay, rules and principles of homeopathic pharmacy, and it should be come from the homeopathic pharmaceutical outlet. Okay, that is important to just tell ki ha, this medicine is of homeopathic medicine. Okay, or there should be written properly in the label ki ha, this is from the homeopathic outlet or homeopathic medicines. Okay, according to the Central Drug Laboratory, the function of laboratories respect of homeopathic medicines shall be carried out at the Homeopathic Pharmacopoeia Laboratory, Ghaziabad, and the function of the director is respect of homeopathic medicines shall be exercised by the director of the laboratory. Okay, all the homeopathic medicines, okay, their sales, their outlet, and everything be controlled uh, by the director of the laboratory or director of the Homeopathic Pharmacopoeia Laboratory, Ghaziabad. Okay, because they are the supreme authority to regulate or monitor the quality or label of homeopathic medicines. Okay, they are the authority to give license to the different persons and to give license to the pharmaceutical companies. Import. Okay, how to import medicines. Okay, 30A, these are the some rules and regulation. Okay, already given in the schedule M1 of Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940. Okay, import of the new drugs, medicines. Okay, then 32A, packing and labeling of homeopathic medicines. Okay, sometimes these questions are directly asked in the competitive exam. Okay, like import of new medicines, new homeopathic medicine is given in A, B, C, D. Okay, 30A, 30AB, 30BA. Okay, so just you have to tick or just confirm the appropriate answer. Okay, then packaging and labeling of homeopathic medicine is given in 32A. Okay, then 67A is there, 67B is there. Okay, in detail about that you will study in book where it is given. Okay, many times this is asked as a long question about 67A and 67B. Okay, then 67C, forms of license to sell drugs, sale at more than one place. Okay, like 67D is given for sale of more than one place. Okay, means distributor is there. If distributor is just selling at one place, okay, in like only in Shillong, okay, then they need only 67C. Okay, but if that distributor is selling in Guwahati also, Shillong also, in Jorhat also, in Manipur also, okay, then they need 67D. Okay, means they are just selling at more than one place and they have to follow the rule regulation of particular state government. Okay. Then 67E, duration of the license. Okay, duration is important. Okay, you have seen in your driving license, duration is given. Okay, this is valid for only this time. Okay, these licenses are also valid for a particular given time. Okay, after that, there is a process of renewal is there. Okay, then 67EE, certificate of renewal. Okay, that is given in 67EE. Okay, then 67F, conditions to be satisfied before a license form number 20C or form 20D is generated. Okay, so all these three condition, what means you are just confirming all the eligibility criteria or not, that thing be confirmed, and after that these forms are generated. Okay, many things are nowadays online process. Okay, online, if you will just give a required documents and required information, then some forms will be automatically generated from that particular websites. 67G, okay, conditions of a license. Okay, what condition is important? What is the eligibility criteria to get a license? Okay, then 67GG, additional information to be furnished by a applicant for license or licenses to the licensing authority. Then 67H, cancellation and suspension of the license. Okay, if like particular person who has taken license for distribution or for pharmaceutical company and they are not obeying the rule and regulation, okay, for of the particular authority and government, okay, then the license can be suspended or that can be cancelled. Okay, so this process is given in 67H. Manufacture for the sale or for the distribution of homeopathic medicines. 85A, manufacture on more than one set of premises. Okay, like many pharmaceutical company, okay, they have chains. Okay, like Wilmer Shobe, okay, they have pharmaceutical company in Noida also, they have pharmaceutical company in the Bangalore also. Okay, like that. Okay, many other pharmaceutical companies are there. Okay, they have in Jaipur also, they have in Haridwar also. Okay, like that. Then 85B, applications for the license to manufacture homeopathic medicines. Okay, then 85C, applications to manufacture new homeopathic medicines. Okay, like any new homeopathic medicines are manufactured after drug proving and proper process of drug proving. Okay, they just want to make a new homeopathic medicine. At that time, they have to apply on the 85C. Okay. Then 85D, forms of the licensed manufacture homeopathic medicines. 85E, conditions for the granting of renewal of license in Form 25C. 85EA, inspection before grant of renewal of license. Okay, before giving a license, okay, like before just opening a college, okay, properly it is inspected by the particular authority, and when they find everything is okay, then they just give a permission for that. Like that, they do the inspection of particular pharmaceutical company, and when they get all the information is correct, after that they just give a license, and when they are satisfied. Okay, 85EB, report by the inspector. Okay, that licensing authority or the inspector. Okay, drug inspectors are also there. Okay, so they just give a report who has done an inspection. Then 85EC, granting of refusal of license. Then 85ED, further application after rejection. Okay, suppose if because of any reason, okay, rejection is there, okay, they just tell, yeah, this problem is there. Okay, if you will complete all these things, okay, within this given month, okay, then you can go for that. Okay, so they, after that they apply for the again renewal. Okay, because they have got rejection in some places. Okay, so they correct that things and they again apply for the licensing. Okay. Then 85EE, approval to the state government. Okay, just the appeal to the state government. Okay, 85EE, they just give a appeal. Okay, means they have to inform everything to the state government regarding all these things. Okay, like when we had just opened this institute, okay, we have to take permission from the Ministry of Ayush. We have to take no objection certificate from the state government. Okay, so like that. 85F, okay, then licenses, okay, then 85G, certificate of renewal, then 85H, conditions of the license, then 85HH, additional information to be furnished by a applicant for license or a license to the licensing authority. 85(1), cancellation and suspension of the license. Then labeling and packing of homeopathic medicine. Okay, this part is important. Labeling and packing of homeopathic medicines. This part is many times asked as a subjective question. Okay, in your first BHMS question paper, different universities. Okay, labeling and packing of homeopathic medicine. 106A, manner of labeling of homeopathic medicines. Okay, then 106B, okay, provision of the quantity and percentage. Then 126A, standard of ophthalmic preparation including homeopathic ophthalmic preparation. Okay, remember this 126A, remember this. Okay, standards of ophthalmic preparation including homeopathic ophthalmic preparation. Okay, means in which part of the rule ophthalmic preparation is given. Okay, that is the standard of ophthalmic preparation including homeopathic ophthalmic preparation, that is given in 126A. Okay, then schedule A forms, then schedule FF. Okay, remember it again, schedule FF, standard of ophthalmic preparation is given in schedule FF. Many times I have seen this question in the competitive exams. Okay, for these options are there. Schedule FF, standard of ophthalmic preparation. I told you ki to prepare homeopathic medicine related with, okay, eye drops is very difficult. Okay, means they need proper sanitation and everything is there. Okay, for that all these things are given in schedule FF. Schedule M1, good manufacturing practices, requirement of the premises, plants and equipment is given in schedule M1. Okay, actually the schedule M1 is that part where all the rules and regulation related with the preparation of homeopathic medicines, okay, their GMP, okay, their quality control, everything is given in this schedule M1. Okay, so till here you have any doubt, anything you want to ask? Any, because all these things are just like you have to remember. Okay, rules are given. Okay, you know, legislation you have to just know. Okay, because here there is no anything is there that can, that is for just for explaining. Okay, this rule is rule and you have to follow it. Okay, and you have to remember it. Okay, like schedule FF is related with the ophthalmic preparation. Okay, so that you have to remember it. Okay, and this chapter is very much important as per the subjective exam also. Okay, from last 2 times I have seen, okay, in different university exam, these are the first long question. Okay, like write the legislation in relation of homeopathic pharmacy. Okay, that is 8 or 10 marks long question. Okay, this part is important related with all these things. Okay, anything you want to ask, any question?